So, how am I doing? How am I doing? I'm actually in a good space right now. Thank you for asking. One of the things that I want to do first is I want to thank you for coming on early, for hopping on here early, for being one of the first people here. So thank you for that. And because of that, I like to share information. So there are moments within your intuition that that happen so quickly that it's really really important to follow those intuitive hits. So for example, I was getting ready to go on live like about 15 minutes ago, and my intuition was like, you need to do breath work, you need to do Wim Hof breathing, because I've been doing this 30-day challenge with myself. And I almost went live, and I'm glad that I didn't, because I got that extra breath work. My energy has shifted. So I want to encourage everybody even more. I know that are ingrained in our brain. Thank you for tapping the screen to bring in more people. That if you are somebody who has had to work hard, if you are somebody who was taught to work hard, if you are somebody who came from poverty, if you're somebody who wasn't given nurturing and love and affection, then doing stuff like taking 10 minutes to, you know, um, be able to take care of yourself is gonna feel weird. Is gonna feel different. And taking that extra 10 minutes, that extra 15 minutes to be mindful, to meditate, to stretch, to do yoga, to dance, to do something for yourself, um will it's a value system. And when you value yourself, you get more valuable people. Okay. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Okay. So remember, in case you didn't see yesterday, I'm in Nevada now. I'm hanging out with my moderator and her family. We're building the empire even more, just like I've been telling you. And in case you didn't know, if you've been having flies around you a lot recently, it's because there's money coming in, because the animal totem for house flies is abundance. And if you don't know, you better do some research, okay? So you've been in a weird space lately. I got you. A lot of us have. That's because you're not used to taking care of yourself this much. So I have a question for you. I have a question for you. And I'm glad that you said that you've been in a weird space lately. And thank you for being open. And thank you, all of you, for being here. Thank you for those of you who've been booking time with me, who continue to book time with me. Thank you for those of you who are doing the work for yourself when technology is not on, that you're doing this work behind the scenes, that you're not telling people what you're up to. You're building your self-love, your self-care, and you're changing your outcome. Love that. Hey, what's up, Jay Hornsby? Nice to see you. So, I've had this conversation before. I just want to get it ingrained because I've had it with people, and then people book one-on-ones with me because this information is so different than what your subconscious mind goes to, and it's so different than what you've been taught that it feels weird. So, ask yourself this question right now. What would my life be like if I woke up? Because I just posted this video. And if you have a minute, you can even hop onto my page and just double tap that video, maybe even drop some emojis to help get other people into this live stream. You don't have to. I'm just saying, if you want to show love, it goes a long way, because I want to get the entire world to be part of this soul family, the greatest family, very diverse. What would your life be like if you didn't know that people had opinions about you? Love that. NY Aaron, Texas. What would your life look like if you didn't know that people had opinions about you? What would your life look like if you didn't know what a beauty standard was? Word, mold in mind. It's getting to that Scorpio season. I'm born the day before Halloween, so I don't expect for people to understand, but if you know, you know. What would your life look like if you didn't know that people had opinions about you? What would it look like? Ask yourself this question, and don't just skip over it. Really think about it. You could even go so far as to get a piece of paper and to put that on a piece of paper, and to start actually like doing a free write right now while you're walking with me, while you're talking with me, or just while you're driving. Just think about it. Hey Rita, what's up? Because some people go to a space of saying that they don't care, and then when they get around other people, they completely don't even talk to other people. And when you were a kid, you would go and you would just talk to people. You would just make friends, right? You would just make friends. if you didn't know that a woman was supposed to look a certain way, if you didn't know, for example, the concept of straight and gay, um, it's a theory. It's a theory, and it's getting to the place of everybody is living for theories that they accept as truth. Right, right. What if you didn't know that people were racist? What if you just had the understanding that some people like themselves and some people don't? Hey, what's up, Stina? I'm good. I'm over here in Nevada, just building, just changing the whole entire structure of everything that I've been doing, enhancing, and making sure that I take time. Again, I just want to mention this one more time. We can go back into this conversation. I almost went on this live stream before 12 o'clock because I'm in Pacific time right now, West Side, and something reminded me of, like, that you're supposed to be doing that Wim Hof breath. You're supposed to be doing breath with the anxiety. I can handle it. I know what to do with it. It's just I'm a better experience when my battery's at 100%. Thank you, everybody. So that's where I want for you. If you go to a space of I should do something to take care of myself, and then you immediately go to I gotta hustle, or I need to go to work, or I'm gonna be late, find some time in your commute, your travel, your day to day, so that you can give yourself and honor yourself and value yourself with by giving yourself that time to reflect, to journal, to diary, to meditate, to yoga, to stretch, to laugh, to cry, to release the anxieties, to, even if you just wake up and just say, I choose to wake up in the best timeline of my life, and just visualize yourself at the end of the day being like, yo, like, everything that happened made me a better person. How to enjoy hanging out with people? What I would say is become really, really, really interested in subjects that you care about. For example, if you're into spiritual growth, really, really learn a lot about spiritual growth. Learn things about the human mind, learn about the subconscious mind, learn about the psyche, learn about aura, learn about different concepts, have conversations with those people. And as soon as you pick up energetically, emotionally, that they're tuned out of the conversation, just say, actually, you know what? Thank you. I love you. I gotta go. Thank you. I appreciate you. Or if they disagree, for example, when I was in a recording studio several months ago, the woman said, oh, Nikki Scorpio, I don't know a lot about astrology. I said, that's cool. I get that. Right. I understand. Right. At the same time, while I get that, astrology can be cheesy for some people or not make sense for other people, or they say it doesn't pertain to me, that I found when I got a full astrology reading that I have what's called a Scorpio stellium. And what that means is I'm actually on Earth to simply learn as much information as possible to share with others. And I find that that's interesting because that's what I feel like my purpose in life is, and that's why I feel like I'm alive. And she was like, that's really interesting. And I said, yeah, full astrology reading I feel like goes a long way. However, sometimes we just want to hang out and just go to the spa and just relax and just moisturize and just love ourselves and go to the Hamptons. And she was like, yes, I love that. So now, thank you. So, that's where I can connect with somebody instead of judging somebody and thinking that I'm more spiritual or more woke than another person, or everybody on planet Earth should be spiritual like me, right? So, you see? How to stop obsessive thoughts when trying to sleep? Meditation, breath work, Wim Hof, WIM space HOF, Wim Hof. What would your life look like? What would your life look like if you didn't know that people had opinions about you? What would it look like if you didn't know that your teeth were supposed to be pearly white? What if you didn't know that your skin was supposed to be moisturized perfectly? What if you didn't know that your hair was supposed to look a certain way? What if you didn't know what a woman's weight was supposed to be like? Or what if you didn't know that you were supposed to have a woman and a man in order to father a child? I'm a living example. I was ashamed of my life until I realized I was divinely created. And that's why I'm great. Father was gay. I'm an artificial insemination shot from the stars, grew up in the hood, went through an abusive relationship. What if that wasn't shameful? What if that's actually the reason why we're here and why you're connecting with me? What if I'm actually meant to be a voice for people who don't often get heard and don't often feel seen? What if I'm actually the person to bridge the connection instead of being frustrated that I'm X amount of years old and I haven't had success yet? What if people are just going to keep on rolling their eyes when I talk, or people are going to keep on loving me? What if there was no middle ground for me? What if I didn't care that everybody doesn't like me? There's no such thing as getting right with God. We have free will. It's just a matter of like, I just I believe in karma. I believe that, for example, when I was younger, when I grew up without a father, that I knew when I was a child, I knew that I was going to jail. I knew it. And I feel like that was a completely and totally different life. Like I look at that life and I'm like, I can't believe that I was that angry inside, growing up without a father and always looking for a strong male and always looking for family and very aggressive, angry people or narcissistic people because I was just under the impression that that's what love was. that I is where this eye is. This arm is where this arm is. It's